Hello, Canada and the world. Good news, everyone. There's a new party in town, and it's time for us to get real. If you've been waiting for a signal, this is it. This is the event. There has been a conscious evolution. We, the people of the world, are now awake and aware, among other things, that there is no longer any need for more fighting and bitterness in the world. We can actually all just get along. There are vastly better and wiser ways for us to be doing things as humans here on Earth. More productive, more sustainable, more equitable, more compassionate, more fun for everyone. We know that the current conflicted state of our country and our world is not by accident or random. There is a power structure in place that has been for a long time, and it wants nothing more than to maintain itself. And we are the ones who get to change all this. I submit to you now that our entire system is due for a complete reboot and upgrade. It's not natural for humanity to be so at war with itself and its environment as we see today on so many fronts. There is injustice, exploitation, and slavery in the world, which we are supporting daily with our voting and buying habits. We mostly don't see this here in the first world because we live in a reality bubble. People in general have been purposefully kept in a state of unawareness, disharmony, and scarcity to keep us all separate, scrambling, and powerless, when the majority of us would prefer peace and cooperation with everyone. And working together, all doing our best, there is more than enough abundance in the world for everyone to thrive, and for us to pass on a healthy and vibrant world to our kids and their future generations. So what exactly is going on around here? Well, we are further aware of the masquerades of democracy that our governments and countries have become, and that they now serve first the financial oligarchy of the world before the overall public benefit of their citizens. We know that the obscene wealth inequality and environmental destruction we see everywhere are the result of unchecked profiteering and exploitation of the earth and its people. This obviously cannot go on. And if you've hoped for, or heard exciting rumors of, a conscious grassroots movement coming along with a bandwagon to jump on to fix all this, here it is. Welcome to the Public Benefit Party. This is a new open source political party dedicated strictly to putting the public benefit first, always. We are here to create, with your help, a new model of open source direct democracy government, starting here in Canada as a model for the world, with total transparency and accountability to the people, and maintaining the highest public benefit in everything we do by including everyone's voice, which is now truly possible for the first time in today's connected world. Here in Canada, we have a federal election coming up this fall, and I propose that we win it. We already have the numbers in our favor. There are more people in Canada who choose not to vote than there are people who choose to vote for any other political party. And we know this disengagement is because the system is unresponsive, meaning we don't think our votes actually matter. Until now. Now they do. Now we have something real to vote for that empowers and benefits everyone and guarantees we all matter by counting everyone's voice in how we govern ourselves. With that in mind, it seems we already have more voters standing by to activate than any other party in Canada. It's just math. And what is the best way to empower everyone? With the truth. Well, this is the Truth and Transparency Campaign, here to find out and make public what's really going on around here, and to reclaim our voices in deciding how our country runs. And you are hereby invited and deputized into our Public Benefit Party of Canada. Together, we can easily have enough real people all across Canada run as candidates for truth and transparency to win the election this fall and change the way our government runs immediately. No more closed doors or ivory towers full of corruptible career politicians. From now on, we go open source, meaning full transparency, full accountability, fully live-streamed government with absolute oversight by the people, and direct democracy, meaning a public digital referendum on every issue that matters to us. Why would we have it any other way? This is not like any other movement before. For the first time, we are going directly for the source of all the corruption, and publicly auditing everyone and everything until we get to the truth. And today's information and communications technologies have made truly transparent and participatory government even possible for the first time in history. Hadn't we better do something with this opportunity? In the next video, I'll go into greater detail introducing all this to a wider audience. This message is a heads up to the woke population that we are specifically now talking to you. It's time to get involved. And if you don't know what woke means, I suggest looking it up. And if you think you're woke, and you're not able to explain to school children the criminal details of the oligarchy, the military-industrial complex, and the deep state, then I suggest that you probably actually really don't know much about what's going on in the world around you. For generations, the entire world and all its people have been a giant chessboard for some mostly hidden players whose game, we say, is now over. We the people have the awareness, the will, and the numbers. It is up to us to bring to an end the grave injustice we see in the world. No one else is going to do it for us. And that's why we're throwing this party. Please join us and be the change. Together, we can actually, really, easily accomplish all this and restore Canada to a functioning democracy where our voices actually count, and then help change the world. All the power is in our hands now. So what does the world ask of you? What will you tell your grandchildren you did to help ensure their generation could thrive? The first step must be to reclaim our sovereignty and pledge to work together in truth for the benefit of all. Let's open source our government and have a real democracy. Please tune in, turn on, and sign up to the party. People power wins, and there's nothing more powerful than an idea whose time has come. We are all in this together. Now here's the takeaway message. You matter, and we've got this. And even if we haven't met yet, I know that you have epicness in you. So shine on.